S Prabhu. I am also a assistant teacher of SS at S Sanehalli. So now present, I will teach the subject social science part of history. What is history? History is the events of documentary. What we call history. The most important needed to history sources. Today we shall try to new concept sources. What is sources? That means sources are basic materials necessary for the construction of history. What we call history, like that. So sources are the essential for the construction of history. That is why that means understanding the past events. And the example for like that also here principles of Mahatma Gandhi ji, preachers of Basveshwara, advent of Britishers, so and so. So the sources are essential for construction of the history. Can you understand this point? So history can be compared like that also to human body, compared to like that also a human body. Sources are the like the skeleton of the human body. It follows without sources, history is not continuum of the life. So that is why the kind we get history. This is the reason that there is no universal history like that it is one now. There should be definite basis of the history, facts, events, like that also it is described history. So sources can be classified into two groups. Sources can be classified into two groups. Which are they? Literary sources, archaeological sources. Literary sources and archaeological sources. Literary sources are two kinds. There are two kinds of literary sources. Native literature, foreign literature. First one, native literature. Second one, foreign literature. So these are most very important two kinds of literary sources. Then archaeological sources of three kinds. So how many types of archaeological sources? There are three kinds of archaeological sources. First one, inscription. Second one, coins. Third one, monument. Once again, inscriptions, coins, monuments. Literature produced by Indians, what we call native literature. Indians are written by so many types of literature, what we call native literature. And the sources comprising such literature are called native literary works, sources. So many types are available in Indian history. The example for Vishakadatta Mudra Rakshasa and Kallana's Raja Tarangini, Ashwaghosa's Buddha Charita and Kautilya's Arthashastra. So and so, these are all native literature. Amoghavasha wrote the most important Kaviraja Marga or some literary texts can be into mention so many types of literary works in our Indian available. So the writings of foreign visitors also in Indian, explorers, scholars, visitors in writing a called foreign literary sources. Example for Megasthenism, Indica, Uyansan, CUT, and Payan, Kukoki, Siros also here write the Deepavamsha and Mahavamsha. These are all foreign literature. The writing to years visited Vijayanagara Empire that moment. The writings of Barbarossa also here Nicholas Conti are example like this foreign sources. These are all sources of basically needed for history. So what are archaeological sources? So do you know about them? Do you know about them? What are archaeological sources? Archaeological sources like this three types of archaeological sources. There are three types of archaeological sources. Which are they? Inscriptions, coins, monuments. Once again, inscriptions, coins, monuments, and so on, like that. Pots and pans and other artifacts have been obtained like that during archaeological sources, archaeological excavations. These are all archaeological sources. So, why did study for inscription? The most important history needed for like study of inscriptions. So, inscriptions are the living fact, particular period of writing, and they provide us information about religion, culture, economy, administration, other aspects of archaeological sources. The earliest inscriptions like that obtained in country has been inscription written by like the Mayuran emperor. Can you understand? Do you know Ashoka? Do you know Ashoka? Ashoka is a very important Mayuran emperor. Slab, stone pillar, these are all study of inscriptions of history. So, such inscriptions many places in India. There are mostly Brahmi script and Prakrit language. Like that, some inscriptions have been Greek, Arabic, Kharosthi languages. So many types of languages are study of inscriptions. Ashoka's inscriptions have been obtained in our Karnataka, like Maski, nearest Raichur, Brahmagiri in Karnataka. The first inscription available in the Kannada language. Which is the first one inscription in Kannada language? Almidi. Which one? Almidi inscription. This was written during the reign of King Kakustavarma of the Kadamba dynasty. Which one dynasty? Kadamba dynasty. Most important ruler Kakustavarma. These are all study of inscription. This is the most important in history archaeological sources. Next one, study of coins. Why are study of coins? So, numestics is the study of the evaluation and also evolution. Nature and development of coins. Coins have been mined by a variety of metals. These play a significant role in construction of history. They have valuable sources of in our history, religion, culture, administration, social and economic aspects of the period to which they belong. So, these are also a most important of study of coins is a essential for history. That is the archaeological sources. Then next one, third one, study of monuments. What is the meaning of monuments? Given so many examples are there. Monument like that also here, Alabedu, Beluru, Ampi, Badami, Aivade, Pattukul, so and so. These are all so many types of monuments in history. And like also your all observation of the monuments. Traveling up the India, traveling up the Karnataka, so many types of in our India monuments are here. So, like that also palaces, forts, kinds of monuments, that is the meaning of like that also here available in history, civilization, technology, social and economic conditions of that moment of the period. These are also here monuments available needed for the history. So, the reflect the achievements of kings and Ellora caves like that, the Elephanta caves and Badami Aivade Pattukal of Karnataka are evidence of India's glorious village. So, these are all archaeological sources. So, there are three types of archaeological sources. What type of sources? Like that archaeological sources. Also here, three types of sources. Like that also here, inscriptions, coins and monument. Can you understand about this? Yes, take it homework. Like that also here, this one type of what is a history? What are sources? And to give examples of each native and foreign literature. And then what are archaeological sources? The students like that also answer the following question. Okay? Thank you, students.